Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another adventure from the Changeling venue of Living World of Darkness. We bring you tonight on a dark, spooky night. It was so fun at the party. We were having a great time laughing at those dumbass werewolves and enjoying the free booze. I do assume that the booze was free?
Oh, yeah. Even if it wasn't. Look at how we look.
Julian.
Whatever.
Yeah. A little bit of chicanery there. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. Now, you will be walking out of there. Something feels a little bit off, though. It's a little bit too quiet for New York City. And that's when some Goblin Paper is literally going to... Because what goes on in the chimerical reality is, yes, a reflection of what's going on in the gray world reality, but there could be extra stuff too. There's certainly extra chimera there most of the time, but you too, even if no other human could see it, will see the Goblin Paper that floats, races, twirls through the air, and lands in the hands of both of you. Or if you don't have your hands conveniently out, it's going to hit you in the chest.
Talula gets hers and sort of looks at it, sniffs it. What is this?
This is Goblin Paper. If I remember right, from what Valencia told me, this is basically untrackable paper, more or less. It's used for secret correspondence.
Tell me it's not made of goblins, please.
Now that's a mystery.
Okay.
And now
she will read the thing.
Estrella, by the way, has common sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is a stupidly easy thing to craft. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, you will unfold the paper, both of you, and neither of you, of course, can see each other's communication, even though it is the same. It is intended only for you, and it will give directions of a place to meet up in the dreaming. It's an old freehold, actually, that it says that it will look like the balefire has been extinguished in this freehold. Although I don't expect either of you to know what that sentence means. But it looks like the balefire is extinguished in this freehold, but ignore it. And press on further still. And you will find your contact. And you will see that it's signed Assault. By the time you finish reading, the ink disappears. And the parchment is blank.
Tallulah, feel like going on a field trip?
Field trip. Yay!
Astra has her katana on her hip and she's like, hopefully we may not have to use this.
Alright.
If anything goes wrong, I will run to the other side and you're the one to blame, right?
Sure.
Okay, so let's go.
Now, you make your way to this freehold, and you access it through the dreaming and so forth. So you won't know what the anchor looks like, but it's probably not in very good shape because this place is pretty much what this picture looks like. It is desolate and burnt out, bombed out, heavy clouds everywhere, so thick that they cover the ground and you can't even see where you walk. You get the feeling, actually, that it'd be very easy to lose your fellow Eiluned in this. As you get closer to these mountains and trees, you see that they're all buildings. They're sort of various different ideas of buildings and so forth. And they all kind of form into half-finished peaks of castles. Anyways, you get to the center, and you see that yes, there actually is a little bit of a spark in this balefire. It's weak, but it's there. There seems to be no owner and no chimera in this place. There is a piece of parchment there now, and again, more goblin paper, more layers of security. If you look down, it will direct you to go into the forest. And yes, they're trees sometimes, they're buildings other times. Still more fog. You're getting deeper and deeper into this place.
At this point, Astria is actually like holding Tallulah's hand to make sure that they don't get lost and separated. While her other hand is on her katana, ready for like White Walkers or some shit.
Yeah, if Tallulah gets scared, she's going to set something on fire. Unless common sense says otherwise, but it's pretty scary.
You get further on, and you can finally start to see some ground. The fog clears. And that's when you see a figure in the distance wearing a thick black sweater and some massively baggy black pants. You get a little bit closer, and you will turn around. You're Tallulah and Astrea?
Perhaps getting closer, but can I make a roll to see if I can find any sort of magical presence or something?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's
Perception
scanning,
kitting.
right? Perception is scanning. All right.
I think Astria's gonna do it too, just in case.
Let me. I actually don't have the dice roller in here. Can someone roll
sure.
for me?
Yeah, what's the dice pool?
dice.
Okay.
6 dice.
It's taking a while to load. Hold on. I'll check you out. Could you roll for me? This is still loading.
Okay, I got you guys. I got 2. So 6 dice.
All the derps.
Aw. I'm not gonna roll Tallulah's dice anymore, guys.
What? Oh, okay. Well, it wasn't a botch, at least. Okay. Okay. I will say that Astrea is able to tell that this is actually not a changeling. This is a Canaan. So it's a fey-blooded human.
Oh, okay.
But you will be able to tell that this, unless it was like a very pretty satyr or something like that, he is she-blooded. Okay, so, anyways, my name's Joshua.
Joshua? Well, she'll actually kind of relax a little bit. Get a little formal again. Walk up to him and say, Astria, but you knew that already.
Of House Eiluned?
Yeah.
Okay, no, they gave me portraits, but okay. Um, Pleased to meet both of you. I my my name is Joshua Whittle. Um, I come from Montana, from the Kingdom of Grass, and I was actually told that I need to get in contact with Tallulah and in Austria of House Eiluned here. Um, uh, my apologies. My brother, he would have come, but things are kind of difficult over there now, and they would notice if a changeling was missing right now.
Of course, that's okay. You look worried.
Very worried.
Um, yeah, I wasn't born in Montana. In fact, I'd never been to Montana until a week ago. Um, my family, a lot of she moving around lately. Yeah, my family picked up and they went to the Kingdom of Grass. We're not the only ones though. Kingdom of Willows, man, they were never wholly on the up and up, telling us what was going on or that kind of thing. But it's bad over there right now.
What's going on?
Well, we left before it got seriously crazy. We can't even. No, my friends are holding stuff back. But at first, it started out where we couldn't go out hunting anymore. The cananes. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's a safety thing, you know. And that they don't understand that I have powers too. Uh, but then a couple weeks later, we couldn't cast any arts. And I tried to explain, we don't have arts. We have gifts. But they didn't listen. And then they actually wanted to know how many of there were over there, how many cananes. They never counted me before. Hell, I'd never even been to a court. But we responded to the census, and I gather actually we're not the only ones that got counted. There are some Galen and Thalain as well. And then there weren't. I didn't see them anymore.
The Galanes or the Thalane?
Yeah. Yeah, and we were getting pretty spooked by that point. But the thing that really freaked us out was see what you like about Malaysian stuff. You can never see his face. He spoke in double meanings all the time and that kind of thing. But at least we saw him. When we didn't see him for more than a week, at that point I was ready to agree with my brother, and the rest of us we packed up and we headed to Kingdom of Grass. We figured we knew that you guys up here were having some like issues with Edheen, I guess. You have a lot up here, right? I haven't seen any yet, but I was told that the place is like crawling with them.
Uh, I wouldn't necessarily say crawling, but we have a few at hand, yeah. Quite a few.
Okay.
Not sure around this area, but
I went to the Kingdom of Grass, and like, obviously, of course, I couldn't see Queen Mary Elizabeth. No, I didn't expect to, but none of my family has been able to get an audience with them. They're suddenly like super busy, and they're not really appearing to any of their people either. Um, Seriously, when I got up here, Parliament was just happening up here. I was actually surprised that people would tell me that Parliament was going on, first of all, because I'm just a Canadian. But um, yeah, and like I guess your leaders, your regent and your princess, and you have a lot of leaders. Uh, yeah, I guess they all showed up, and I was kind of surprising. I was surprised at this point. I kind of thought that they wouldn't turn up. That whatever was going on, it was affecting all the leaders. Because I haven't seen Queen Mary Elizabeth, and like she's married, but I gather he doesn't rule or whatever. But we haven't seen him either. And they won't get an audience to any of the people. I mean, not too many people left Kingdom of Willows. But Care Graceland is our capital. It's right on the border to Kingdom of Grass. So we definitely weren't the only ones. But none of us have been able to get an audience. As far as I know, nobody wants to acknowledge we're here in the Kingdom of Grass now. I was told that if I came up here, I definitely couldn't go to court. Definitely couldn't tell anybody about these problems. I mean, you guys are family. And we heard that you were interested in what was going on.
well, if all the mystery going on, how can we not get involved in this?
I'm worried.
Well, it definitely looks like the moment to be worried. So, have you heard any rumors about the things going on? I mean, from how crazy they might sound, some sort of explanation perhaps, word terrorists?
Well, I heard King Malige died, but we hear that once a month in the Kingdom of Willows, so you can't really pay that any attention. When we got the Kingdom of Grass, of course, the Eiluneds were talking about maybe Mary Elizabeth was put in a coma or she was kidnapped or something like that, but it's kind of my family. I did hear a rumor, actually, that there were growing numbers of Adhene. Like I said, I still haven't seen one. But I was told that their numbers weren't slowing down. And if that's true, then maybe that would explain the panic that was going on in the Kingdom of Willows. Maybe that's why they suddenly wanted to count us all. doesn't explain everything.
What about new changelings?
New changelings.
Yep. Still, I cannot find the
The
term.
reincarnations, yes. Yes, no, I know what you're talking about. Well, the interesting thing about that, Kingdom of Willows, I didn't even know that reincarnations had sped up there. Kingdom of White Sands either. I mean, I went down there for vacation about 6 months ago. Reincarnations really weren't a thing. But the first time I heard about them being at kind of a high rate wasn't at the Kingdom of Apples, and I got here, and of course the Eiluneds told me about that. But the first time I ever heard about it was in the Kingdom of Grass.
What exactly did you hear about it in there?
Just that, I guess, in our house there's people that specialize at looking at the past and the future. And they thought the amount of changelings that were around was unusual, or the rate that they were being born they thought was unusual. That's what I've heard. At that point, bits will start to fall off of this landscape. Massive amounts of rubble everywhere. The ground will start to shake and quake, and the moon itself will wobble. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Can I do a canyon roll again?
This may be more Greymare.
Yeah, sure.
no.
I will let you guys make one roll each before I require you to run, or else something bad happens.
Okay.
Okay, Greymare. I have no clue what to do.
Greymare. Intelligence
Okay.
Greymare.
Intelligence Greymare. 6 dice, so let me try to roll it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me see if the dice will appear. Okay.
Right, is that a...
success.
Oh, there is one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, of course. Okay. So, something with the magic of the... No, wait a minute. You would know that it's an external force. Okay, it's not the actual magic of the freehold. And, Estrella? Yeah, you would know that, something, you would know that, that this freehold was actually, connected to a dreamer. And there's something going on with the dreamer.
Okay. Astra's probably going to be like, okay, it's time for us to go. Do you need a way out of here? She'll look at Joshua. Yeah.
Well, let's go through the trod.
Well, yeah, but hopscotch?
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no, so Astra is going to do, she's going to do a scene realm thing real quick, so this is going to be +2 diff.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the normal diff is. I'm just using my banality.
Okay.
That would make it diff 5, and she'll do her bunk, which is, there are no strings on us.
I like it. Okay.
And with 5 successes...
Damn. 5 successes. You just narrate what happens. Have fun.
So, yeah, pretty much she kind of just grabs Joshua by the back of his hood, grabs touches Tallulah's back, does her bunk, and then they all just kind of force jump way up over the trees. Probably like they get a bird's eye view of like the castle and everything. As they just land straight right in front of the trot. Perfectly. Stick the landing.
Okay. Cool. Okay. You guys will go through the trot? Okay.
I guess so.
You go through the trot, and you will discover that the banality of the place. Oh my God! You are in a hospital. Everybody?
Oh God, we're taking banality points, aren't we?
Oh God.
What's more, you will land right next to a hospital bed of somebody that's hooked up to an IV and pretty much comatose. But anyways, yeah, Joshua's gonna look around. He's like, shit, get out of here. Let's get out of here, quick.
Yeah, let's go. I don't like how this place feels. Oh my God, this is awful. Oh my God.
I'm too young to die.
Like Astra has never felt banality like to this extent before.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of banality coming out because of course it needs infection control alone would be an insane amount of banality. Joshua, of course, is not feeling this, but let me roll to see if you guys get caught. Yeah, okay. All right, I will say that Tallulah and Joshua get caught by a nurse that's coming in, and she stops and she goes, "Oh, excuse, I'm sorry. What are you doing here? Are you lost?"
Oh, I am terrible sorry. My friend and me, we are waiting for my mom. And
yeah, you really
saw
can't be here.
Yeah, I was looking
Okay,
for the bathroom, but
where's your
I
ID
guess
badge?
I made a wrong turn and I
honey,
don't
you
know
are
where I
really
am.
lost. Okay, you need to get out of here now.
Yeah,
Okay.
please. Where should I
Come
go?
on. I'm gonna. Okay. And she marches you guys down the hallway to the bathrooms. By the way, that's right next to check-in. And Joshua and stuff is apologizing profusely the entire time, and makes a good show of actually going into the restroom.
Astra is falling really far behind them, so that way she can actually know where the hell to go to get out to.
By the way, the two of you just automatically get 1 point of temporary banality.
Actually, with our banalities curse, it's 2 banality.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the first time. This is the first time she's actually taken points of banality, so she's just like.
It hurts.
Yeah. Tallulah looks genuinely stressed. She doesn't even look to fake it. Like,
from a storytelling standpoint, I would say it feels like a cold shiver underneath your skin. It's really unpleasant. It's the sort of itch you won't be able to scratch.
We gotta get the fuck up out of this hospital.
Okay,
she will stay a bit in the restroom and take a deep breath and count to 60 and then turn around and go look for Josh and try to make an excuse to go away.
Yeah, he's gonna be outside and oof. Yeah, okay guys, let's oh boy, it is really hot out here. God. Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Okay. And by the way, in the real world, of course, he looks exactly the same, but he just looks like a really slightly effeminate, I suppose, good-looking guy. But he goes, Uh, thank you, but I'm really sorry I can't give you my contact information.
That's fine. Is there any way that
No
we can get in
problem.
contact with you aside from
No.
conventional means?
No, I'm going back home after this.
All right.
Just I gotta stay with my family.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joshua is gonna thank both of you. He's gonna be on his way out. Okay.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is give you guys a little bit of a pause to talk about this, and then afterwards, Australia has some plotting of her own to do. So I'll go and address that afterwards.
Okay, cool. At this point, Astra is just gonna shove 2 temporary dross at Tallulah, and she's like, "Here, take it, use it now."
Yeah, she will definitely. She is shaking and she looks completely distressed. She looks around. I thought I was going to pass out. I thought I was going to die, and
That was awful. That was
it's
awful. That was awful. And at this point, Tallulah, Astra is getting a Middle Eastern accent right now, and she's just like, "That was terrifying. Oh my god!" And she's cracking open 2 temporary to like get rid of that banality.
yeah. Tamla will actually hug Astra because she's not feeling well.
It's like, okay,
She's totally panicked,
okay,
especially considering it was her first time actually afraid for her life.
okay. So that feeling that we just had right now, everything that just happened, banality.
Okay.
Don't be caught in places like that too long.
I will try to, but I'm. It's not just a banality. It's so much information.
It
It's
was,
like just now I really see the mess we are into.
yeah, yeah. I cannot stress this enough. Don't talk about this with anyone outside the house, okay? Countess Assault's gonna come down on us, and uh, hell, I'm not even sure how to proceed. I don't want everyone else knowing and have this be brought into Parliament and have everyone else have their own idea on how they can save the world and then end up fucking it more in the future.
Yeah, I can totally understand it. I won't speak about it with anyone other than just herself because, frankly, I don't want. I don't want to run any risk of information being passed along, even inside the house, wrongly.
Well, you have William. William can be trusted, and you always have me.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
you are exhausted. Go home and get some sleep.
I will. Yeah, I need to. And thanks for making us leave there leave that place with security. Without, I mean, safe. Yeah,
No
safe.
problem.
Thanks. And she will just leave leave the place looking a bit distracted still, but well, fine, as much as she can be right now.
Alright, at that point, Astra and Tallulah are probably going to split ways. Um, Astra's just going to shake her head out real quick. Oh, okay. You're alright. You're alright. Oh, God. One last thing to do for tonight.
Okay. At Okay. Tell me how you are going to approach this. Okay.
Okay, so do I know where to find Porsche?
Well, first off, I assume that What, you hung around court and you asked a little bit about her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would
And
ask a little bit.
and you found out the gossip that we talked about. All right. Um, Past that point, you know what? Let's say actually that you come across the former nursemaid, and yeah, you're able to talk to her if you want to. You are actually able to talk to some of the household staff that work with Portia. It's just that it's kind of late in the night, and Portia's having a nap right now, and sorry about that. You can talk to her tomorrow, of course, but
Okay. By the way, at this point, I would have put on my Metamorphosis 2 mask.
okay.
That definitely happened.
No, I gotcha. We talked about it beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, they're all very friendly, and they emphasize just how much Portia enjoys meeting new people.
Like, to a very awkward degree.
No, actually, they seem to genuinely like her.
Perception kenning to see if her mind has been tampered with.
And which person are you talking to? Are you talking to the staff, or are you talking to the former nursemaid?
This is to the staff right now.
All right. So, yes, perception kenning.
That would be 2 seems to be my lucky number in this scene.
No, checks out is all right.
Okay. And nothing else odd other than the fact that these were all fairies.
Oh yeah, there is that.
Like,
We are playing fairies.
yeah. So, I mean, that's the one odd thing about them, but other than that. But okay.
So, yeah. So, it's arranged. You're actually going to get to meet Portia tomorrow. You know what? She's got this. Yeah, I can definitely pencil you in. And you see that this maidservant, she is a boggin, of course, and she takes out this massive ledger and pencils in something. You see that she has a ton of engagements tomorrow. Kind of impressive for somebody that's supposed to have a small child. Okay. Excellent. And what is the name you are giving, by the way?
Lana Harris.
Lana Harris. Pleased to meet you.
Me too.
And then the person goes, interesting name for an issue. That's Welsh, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I'm, biracial.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that.
Oh. I'm sorry.
No. I honestly, I ran into somebody with the last name Harris just the other week, and I always thought of Harris as kind of like a first name. And then I looked it up on the baby names, that big baby names book, right? Because we're all like talking and stuff about what's going to be the next baby name. We're all like into that at the moment, and we were looking it up and we found out that Harris is actually like a Welsh origin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you think would be a good baby name, by the way?
Oh, I suppose that would depend on the gender of the child.
We need something kind of neutral.
Neutral? Okay.
Yeah.
Cameron is always really nice.
I thought that was a boy's name.
I've seen girls with the name Cameron. Cameron Diaz.
Oh my God, you're right. She's Fiona, isn't she?
Cameron Diaz?
Yeah.
I have no idea, actually. I wasn't sure.
Lucinda ni Fiona?
Wait,
Okay.
really?
Yeah. What can I say?
I didn't know that.
I will tell you, there are some times when it's just amazing to be a boggin. All the stuff you figure out. Anyways, okay, awesome. I will prepare. What do you feel about raw cookie dough? Chocolate chips or sugar cookie?
Peanut butter?
Peanut butter. Oh shit! Yeah, I'll have to stop giving it to the dog. Cool. Kick ass. Okay, so cool. See you later, Harris.
See ya.
Pleasure to meet you.
You too. And I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I caught your name.
Oh, Macy.
Macy. Okay. Well then it's
No house. Just happy to serve.
aren't we all?
Well, bye.
Bye.
Sorry, I'm just so busy. And she goes and scoots off to actually help out or whatever gives her fulfillment in life. Okay, and unless you have anything to say, I'll end the scene here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Okay, anybody that watched, thank you for watching. This has been Living World of Darkness.